Okay, welcome to this studio army review. My orc troops. Well, it's not just my troops. It's really my Boyz and grots. So, anything that's a Boyz unit or a grot unit I'm going to review today. Of course, the heart of any armor is a bunch of orc boys. I have a total of 30. I have 20 from the original Assault on Black Reach box. And then actually I built 10 more from some old Warhammer Orks. Old fantasy ones. I did some weapon changes and got some other Boyz units when I was doing some other kit bashing. Matter of fact, I bought a bunch of Boyz solely for the purpose of building my next unit, my tank busters. And the leftover bodies, or additional bodies, went to make some of those orc boys over there. But here I've got all of these orc boys are converted. None of them are from the GW. As far as the GW models, they're all orc boys with either the GW, like in this case, the rocket launcher from the Boyz kit, or some sort of converted version of a rocket launcher. It does come with a knob. I always have the tank buster knob. It's built as a tank buster knob, so it doesn't go. I can't use it for anything else. And I don't always take them because, of course, don't always have the points. And then my favorite model within these are the Cromlech Goliath mines and the Goliath mine controller. I think what I'll go ahead and do is I'll put a link to Cromlech's site for these. But you get two of the Goliath mines in one package, and you get the operator and another Goliath mine in another separate package. So the two kits together give you, in my case, my 3 mech bomb squigs, and that's what they represent. And then my, kind of the operator to go with it. I didn't really want to put a rocket launcher strapped to his back or anything. I just kind of left it literally as the kit comes. So those are my tank busters and my Boyz. Now we go on to my grots. Now, I like to use grots to fill out troop slots, especially if I'm going with a heavily mechanized elite kind of an army, orc army, which, to be honest, isn't very competitive, but it's a lot of fun to play. And so I started with just taking my old fantasy Warhammer goblins with their the bows, and converting them and throwing a run herd in with them. That essentially, they don't actually fire arrows. They fire arrow-like things that have essentially a bullet on the tip. And so when it actually hits the target, the shaft is right on that firing cap and it causes the round to explode. So, which is why it's only a strength 3 and no armor piercing value when it hits. So that's kind of how I wrote the story around those 10 particular grots. But my favorite part of the grot army are my Smurfs. Now these I'm actually going to have a separate model showcase for, because there's actually a backstory to them and everything. But these are 29 grots with the 2 run herds to man the squad. And I had a blast putting these together. But these, I usually keep them together as one massive unit, just because it takes so much to shoot them off an objective marker, especially if it's in ruins. And that puts out a lot of fire when you're trying to take out, or when someone's trying to come at you. I've actually had half of these nestled in ruins, and it kept a Space Marine tactical squad at bay for 3 turns. I kept doing damage and putting them out of charge range. They had trouble moving through ruins, and they couldn't clear me out fast enough. So, Gretchen are often thought of as really wimp and squishy, but putting out that many shots, they're really short-range flashlights like the las guns. So they can have their use. So I do like them. But my favorite grot unit that I've got are my grot tanks. So I do have a full set of 6. The 4 are actual Forge World units, nothing fancy. I did take the other 2, the black one to the lower right and the olive one to the upper left, are actually built from 1/72nd scale Tiger tank, or not, sorry, not Tiger, Panther tanks, and just did a little bit of work on them to create the equivalent of a Tiger, or sorry, I did it again, a Grot tank. So I've got a squad of 6. I'm just going to get 3 more sets of Grot tanks, regular Forge World Grot tanks, and I'll have a full unit of a formation of 18. I cannot wait to finish that. So this is my Boyz and Grot army, or portion of the army. So again, if you want to see any of these specifically in a model showcase, knowing that the Smurfs are going to be in a model showcase video after a bit, but let me know. Go ahead and comment below. Comment below on anything you want related to any of these units and some of the ways you model them. And go ahead and share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next Studio Army review when I talk about my Ork knobs. Alright? Thanks.